world-renowned Nicky Butler, jewelry designer, is joining us for his very first show of 2017. Yes. We have had so much fun in this next piece, and I'm so thrilled that we were able to bring this back. Very limited. And that's, you know, I sound like a broken record there, but again, it's because of the hand craftsmanship, the workmanship, and so forth. The fact that you were able to do all Ethiopian opals in this piece, beautifully matched. It's just exquisite. Oval Ethiopian stones. This is a stunning ring. Actually, Lynn not broke down, but she said, "Hey, this is the one. This is my favorite. This is my favorite ring in the show." Yeah. Not just me. If you read the reviews, they do go online, and I'm telling you, Nicky, almost every single review on this Ethiopian opal is a perfect 5-star. And that's hard to do, you know, especially in jewelry and you have unique special stones, or in this case, they are opal from a very remote one place in the world. Yeah. It's hard that, you know, that each one, if you give me yours, Nicky, and I put it next to, this is what makes the Ethiopian opal so magical. Look, you see? Look, none of them. You know, a lot of times we'll say, "Oh, I'm sorry," and it's true. The opal will cloud out on TV. It doesn't. These, I mean, you think they look pretty here. What you're seeing on television is what you're going to get home. It's even better when you get it home. I mean, and that's pretty hard, because look how intense that is. Yeah, that's well, because it's my quality. I'm actually kind of, sometimes maybe I snook at myself. I do this a bit on rainbow. I think I might have done it with the Ethiopian. You know, I started off bringing you the finest quality I could bring you, and I've kind of kept that kind of high kind of standard, and I didn't really want to compromise that. But to match up 7, it's not just 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, there's 7 beautifully matched, wonderful Ethiopian opals in this ring. For every size. There are 5 by 7, for each size 6 to 12. Yeah. So I mean, imagine that, hand selecting and you know, pulling out 7. Oh yeah, and then do it for each ring. Exactly. For each ring. Yeah, I know. And then creating the design. Yeah. All the beadwork. And the framework. It's handcrafted. It's just little sculpting edges around. Wow. But it's all about those stones. Oh, there's no doubt about it. All about the glow. Look at that glow, just on my finger. And this exact ring, Nicky, appraised for $374. Yeah, and that's the lowest appraisal. Of 3 outside appraisals. So we don't take the high, we don't take the mid, we take the lowest of the 3 outside appraisals. We offered it at $229.90. So huge opportunity here with 4 flex pays. If you've never seen, if you're an October gal, and I always use this story, and my mother-in-law was born in October, who never even heard, and a lot of gals have never heard of Ethiopian opals, right? And the thing is, a lot of people get discouraged because it's hard to find fire in opals in general. Yes. So the first Ethiopian opal that I purchased for her, her mouth dropped. Like, she said, I never thought you could get fire like that. Yes. So it was never, she would always go towards, you know, the pinks and so forth, you know, as an alternative. Yeah, sure. So I said, no, I mean, there's only one place in the world, and you're going to see color like this at almost like multicolored lights on a Christmas tree. You know, it's that kind of where you're mesmerized. You're just... That's a great word, mesmerizing. Yeah. It is. It just kind of sums it up, because it's a very powerful, beautiful, kind of hypnotic-y stone, isn't it? Yes, and that's what people said online. And if you have a minute, go to HSN. It's got a mesmerizing beauty about it, actually. It's spectacular. You see it in the sunlight. It gives off a different gleam and glow. You see it in the incandescent
And it's got a softness about it, too, hasn't it?
Yes, it does.
There's nothing glary. There's nothing flashy. It's just, wow. And there's light, you know, as I move my hand around. So pretty. It's like... It's got a subtlety about it, Ethiopian opal, hasn't it?
Turquoise, I'm seeing oranges, I'm seeing pinks, I'm seeing greens, I'm seeing yellows, I'm seeing gold.
It's a little kaleidoscope of beautiful colors.
And we have less than 2 minutes. It's been one of our #1 favorite designs in Ethiopian opal from Nicky Butler. Now keep in mind, there's 7 individuals. No other stones in here. These are all Ethiopian opals, hand selected, and then beautifully handcrafted into this beautiful, in this one-of-a-kind frame. Even in the ring, like I said, I always love to give you the tour, because these are handcrafted pieces, they're stamped pieces. You'll never see yourself coming and going in these designs. This is another one. Will we be able to bring it back? I certainly hope so. Are we going to be able to then price it for under $200? Yeah. That's always, you know, an iffy... Unfortunately, not always a guarantee when you have an appraisal like we're showing you here. It's a huge, huge special discount. And then for flex pays with your unconditional guarantee, that's a treat. That is definitely, like I was saying, go to hsn.com. In the search engine, put Nicky Butler, and then you'll go into Nicky's page.
And if you went into my Facebook page, you'll see, look on photos, you'll actually see me with a tray of Ethiopian opals, the ones I'm using for production and my rejection. You'll see how it gets sorted out. I mean, I'm just showing you what I go through to actually match them and do them all beautifully. 7 matched, beautiful 5x7 ovals of Ethiopian opal.
Oh,
amazing colour.
They really are.
They really are.
I can't wait for you to see them in person, you know, because I often say, you know, with just our regular opals where it's almost impossible for us to show any fire, you'll see when you get in person. But if you think you can see fire here, it's like explosive tenfold when you see it in person.
Sure, it's true.
And that's what makes it. And you know what I love too? It's almost like it's pleochroic, where I look at
What's that word?
Like it changes color.
Right, yeah.
So
what did you call it? Pleochroic?
Pleochroic? Yeah, when you
I've
look
learned
down,
something today, Lynn.
it's a rainbow, and then when I look at it this angle, I see bright greens.
Oh, right.
And then when I see it here, I'm seeing like...
Orange?
Orange.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, I like